What's been the emphasis for you guys, Will, since that win over Northwestern?
It's been great. The gym's been great. It's been active. We had a good practice the other day, and it's been good.
But Brad goes in trying to ignite the edge again in practice. What's that like from your vantage point?
It was great. I loved it. The environment was great with the practice. It was expected coming off the loss, so we knew what it was going to be like, and it's been good so far.
How do you personally respond to that when Brad's trying to kind of turn the needle a little bit there?
It's good. It fuels the fire in me, and it makes all of us play with energy, high energy, and it's good for me.
You guys talk about next man up as well. KJ's hurt or Tommy's sick, but what's the process like to maybe redefining roles, even if it's just temporary?
With this team being so deep, we got so many guys that could be next up in that scenario. So if one guy's out, we always got the next guy. We're such a deep roster. It's good.
Will, is your freshman season going about as you expected in terms of your role on the team and production?
Yeah, I'd say I'm doing pretty good. I'm still trying to establish myself on the court, but I feel like it's pretty good so far.
What's that like when you have to, you've been the guy for so long in your high school, your basketball career? What's that like trying to reestablish yourself and find your footing?
It's good, because at any level I'm going to play at from now on, I'm going to have to learn how to do that, and it's been a good learning experience for me.
What's worked for you in learning how to do that, or who do you lean on?
The person I've leaned on the most would be myself so far. I need to be in with myself and know myself enough to know that I can come off the bench and play my game.
It does seem like your activity in recent weeks has really picked up. You got offensive rebounds. Brad's talked about your defense. Has that been a key to, even when the shots don't go down, to give you the team other things too?
Yeah, when the shots don't go down, I need something else to rely on at the end of the day. And right now it's been my defense that has kept me in the game. So that's been important to me.
Brad talked about after you had some really good games early in the season, adjust where you wind up on the opponent's scouting reports. Did you feel that a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, for sure. I felt like after the first few games, it was hard to get an open shot after that. But it's not something I wasn't used to. Coming out of high school, that's how it was every game. So I was used to it. But yeah, it's been good.
How did you adjust to that at this level?
I'm still adjusting. I feel, but I've just been working in the gym. Working on different scenarios in those types of situations. Yeah.
The fact about Nebraska.
What I know.
What stands out about Nebraska?
I just heard they got a really good, arena, playing, they got a great fan base, that type of, we've done a few scouts on them, and
Has it been hard, or what's been the challenge for you, everything to do for you this year in terms of teams and scouts and all that, a lot of information and process, has been pretty straightforward?
I think I have a pretty good basketball IQ, so I can pick things up very fast. So, it hasn't been too much of a struggle, learning the scout and stuff, but yeah.
Well, it seems like Coach Underwood gives you a lot of freedom to hunt shots and get your game going. Was that an important thing for you? And what are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like you have a lot of freedom to do what you want on the court?
Yeah, Coach Underwood, he's going to give the players the most confidence they can get, and that's the important thing about him as a coach. He's always going to give me confidence, always going to make me feel good about myself.
How are you feeling now? I know you had the flu, Brad said, after Michigan State. How are you feeling at this point?
Yeah, I think I got over it, and I'm doing good now.
I mean, obviously being sick sucks, but you're coming off of a really good game, and when you get sick, what was that frustration level like, I guess?
Yeah, it was definitely frustrating, but I'm bouncing back now. I'm back to normal, so it should be good now.
You didn't hear about you as a tough shot maker. Has that always kind of been part of your game? Is a guy that go out there and make one with a hand in his face?
Yeah, I feel like that's a component to my game. I feel like I impact the game in a lot of other ways too, but that is also a component to my game, I'd say.
You've been in all kinds of different games as well, just from summer basketball to high school. From a vibe standpoint, why is this team been so good away from them?
Just the guys that have been great. We're all new here, so we're going through this process all newly. So everybody doesn't know what's ahead of each other, but you got to rely on the guys who have been in college for a while, which we've been doing, and just great guys, great coaches, and great atmosphere. The fans are amazing.
From a vibe standpoint, it was what you're describing, kind of like we don't know what we don't know, and we're all in this together. So
Exactly.
we're all kind of thing.
Exactly, yes.
Have you felt a carryover from Michigan State, where obviously you did your thing there? That in terms of confidence, like was that a big thing pushing forward that gave you confidence going back into the gym to work on your game?
Yeah, after every game, I'm always in the gym. Like, I come back here every day, so it was nothing new. Like, I'm still gonna go back to the gym and shoot as many shots as I can, and yeah, I do that after every game. So yeah, it was definitely a confidence booster for sure. But I know my abilities, and I shoot enough in the gym to know that I know what I can do.
Your high school, your old high school team was in town.
Yes.
What was it like to make catch up with some of those guys?
It was great seeing all of them, coaches and everything. It was good to share them some knowledge. Like some of the guys are coming in college and just talk to them what they should expect. So yeah.